My dear friends, are you your own person or are you a people pleaser? Let me explain. Being your own person doesn't mean that you are an individualist or you subscribe to individualism. What it means, I think, is this. Whenever you make a decision or you take a particular action, the freedom lies entirely with you. You may take advice from other people, but the choice is ultimately yours. In contrast, as the name implies, a people pleaser is one who makes decisions or takes actions in order to please someone else. He actively seeks validation, affirmation, and approval of other people through his actions and decisions. I think being a people pleaser is acceptable if this person is a young child, still growing, still learning, still being formed. But there will be issues if this person, this people pleaser, is an adult, because there's a question of freedom. In today's gospel reading, Jesus told his disciples not to show off when they are doing charity, when they are giving alms. Also not to show off that they are fasting by pulling a long face. And also not to let others know that you are praying. You should pray in your room and not in public. Of course, some of us may read this as if that Jesus is telling us, communal worship is not important. But I understand what he's trying to say in another way. Jesus is trying to tell us not to be people pleasers. Ideally, as Christians, what we do and what we do not do is not to please anyone but God. Our decisions and actions are to please God. And if we were to decide or take an action to please another person, isn't that some form of idolatry? We place the approval, the affirmation, and the validation of this person more important than approval, affirmation, and validation from God. It is important to remember that pleasing God means to follow your conscience. But at the same time, you must also abide by the teachings of the church and also obey the rules and laws of the legitimate authorities. My dear friends, do not be a people pleaser. Be your own person and please God.